Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Empire Jeff TV, a NBA League Pass live episode version of Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff. Thank you for pulling up, coming to you on a Saturday here. Gonna watch some NBA basketball for a little bit. I got an event to go to tonight, so just want to come on with you guys a little bit early and kind of watch some basketball. It's a lot earlier than I usually pull up, so I don't know what the attendance is going to be like in the room today or the participation, but I'm gonna watch some basketball. Figure why not go ahead and do it with y'all here. So thank you guys for pulling up. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Um, some good games on right now. So let's go ahead and get into it here. So appreciate everyone for pulling up. Looks like we got Sleep Relax Sports Gaming Channel. Thank you for pulling up. What's good with you? Thank you for the support. If it's your first time here, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the video. Stick around. You might like what you hear. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Tamika Musgrave, thank you for pulling up to you as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. And you guys watching the basketball today? You guys enjoying your Saturday? What's going on here? Talk to me. But right now I'm sitting here. Right now I'm watching the Indiana Cleveland game. I've watched pretty much all the Cleveland games this year. Seeing I think they had that game winner in Brooklyn, and then they lost game 2. They're here in game 3 playing against Indy. So I haven't caught a ton of Indy so far this year. I've watched some of them, but so I'm trying to catch up a little bit. I'm watching Indy play tonight, so I'm watching a lot of that right now. Let's see who else we got in here. East Sandoval 1627. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thanks for your lives. They're great. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for your participation. That's more important. So thank you so much. And like I said, please like, subscribe to anyone who has not done so already. So you guys watching any games tonight? What's up? Like I said, there's some good games on right now. New York is getting waxed by the Pelicans right now. They're starting to come back a little bit. They're down 10, but Pelicans have been all over them out the jump. Detroit and Chicago. Detroit had a pretty decent lead on them. It's now 60-55. I really like this Detroit team. They remind me of OKC from 2 years ago. They're going to sneak up on some teams this season. Next year, a little bit less. And 2 years from now, they might be kind of where OKC is right now. So I think if you are the Detroit Pistons, you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder as your model and try to focus on taking the steps that they're taking. And I think that team has a chance to be where OKC is right now 2 years from now. So I really like that team out there. So checking out a lot of Detroit games. Cade was out all last year. He was hurt. They were down, I think, like 19 points against Miami. And their opener came back, got it to within 1 and lost. So they're exciting, man. So just chilling after 2 games. What are your thoughts on the Lakers? I think we will be fine. We just need the reps. My thoughts are pretty much where we're 1-1. So they haven't been terrible and they haven't been great, obviously, right? They've just been So I think 7 of their first 8 quarters were a little bit lackluster. Their fourth quarter in the second game, which should have been their 8th quarter of their season. I like what I saw. So hopefully that transitions and travels with them to Sacramento and they come out of there 2-1. And then handle business again against Orlando on a back-to-back on Monday at home. And then, we got the Clippers on Wednesday. So with the first handful of games here, we're going to be difficult. We knew that. And so I do like the way they closed out that game. I understand 2 players weren't there in Phoenix, but you play who's on the schedule and you play who's on the floor. And I've seen a bunch of wounded teams go out there and beat the team they weren't supposed to. Happens all the time. There's nothing more dangerous than a team playing free. And Phoenix was playing free. But eventually, when you're playing free, eventually you got to pay that tax. And the Lakers in the fourth quarter made them pay that tax. So Sleep, I'm cool with them right now. I think we're going to be all right. Like I said, they got some pieces to work in. Vando, when he gets back, he's going to be an important piece. And he will, I think it looks like 2 weeks or so, and he'll be back and get these other guys going in the meantime. So I think they'll be all right. Hey, Kane, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you as always. Rui looks sad sitting on the bench. Yeah, Rui has not had a great start to the season. I'm confident that will work itself out, though, sooner rather than later. I'm not really too worried about Rui. Rui needs to be involved more. They're not bringing the best out of him. Ham legit paying Reddish more than Rui. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Reddish. The more I thought about it, the more I'm starting to think that maybe they're just trying to give Cam the minutes that Vando was going to get, so that other guys kind of settle into their normal minutes and rotations. I don't know if I like that plan, but I think that's what they might be doing. And again, I don't love it, but I've seen plenty of teams do that before here. So I'm having enough of this. Pacers up 4 on Cleveland. Cleveland has been in every game. They struggled against Brooklyn. They came back. They won that on a last-second shot by Mitchell. They're down again here at home versus the Pacers. So I'm going to get back to that one in a bit. I want to get over to this one right now because the team that I think the teams that are that are in trouble right now. And one of the main ones here is the Memphis Grizzlies. I think they're in a world of trouble. Not having Ja for 25 games, losing Steven Adams for the year, um, trading Tyus Jones, trying to work in Marcus Smart and Derrick Rose. That team does not look very good right now. Doesn't look like. I don't think they're going to be very good. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play out this season and see how they're able to put this stuff together. But I was thinking Memphis was maybe a wild card, along with the Pelicans. But I'm not even. I think I'm gonna take that away. I don't think they're a wild card anymore. I think they're a team that's going to absolutely struggle. Excuse me, and I don't see uh, how they get better anytime quicker. Like I just don't see it. So it's gonna have to think. They're gonna have to think real hard about what to do over there. You think Rui has star potential? Star? No. I think he has a very good role player potential, but star? No. I don't think Rui is going to be a star. I think Rui can be a very high level role player. The star, the word star is tossed around too lightly. I think they label people stars who are not stars, so it waters down the meaning. And I think if someone isn't labeled a star, that people think they're not valuable. But very high level role players are, I kid you not, are damn near as important as a star or a superstar, because a superstar or a star cannot win with high value role players. And I think Rui has potential to be a very high value role player. If that makes any sense there. Reddish needs to be out the rotation. Hey, David, thank you for pulling up. Appreciate the support. If you haven't been here already, please drop a subscribe there. Appreciate you. I'm a little shocked by all the minutes that Cam is getting. I didn't love it, and especially considering Max Christie is getting no minutes. But like I said, I think he may be in there trying to fill up some minutes that would be going to Vando, so everyone else kind of stays in a normal rotation. But we will wait to see about that. Hey Dante, thanks for pulling up. What's good with you? Thank you for pulling up on a Saturday. Hope your day is going good. Appreciate the support as always, my brother. Appreciate you. East Sandoval, how did you become a Lakers fan? I literally was ever since I was born, man. Something about just, I didn't get a chance to see the Showtime Lakers, but I would see highlights all the time, and there was just something about seeing Magic Johnson on the court, and just that Laker lifestyle, the purple and gold, and even as a kid in New York City, and then coming to LA for most of my life after that, just became just Laker fan. I just saw Lakers, and it just was something I knew I loved immediately. And never have lost an ounce of that love. If anything, it just gets stronger. So I've been a Laker fan predominantly all my life. My grandfather was a Laker fan. My parents are Laker fans. My family's Laker fans. I just been a Laker fan my whole life. I've been talking basketball my entire life. Just finally decided to come up here and talk on YouTube. I love doing it so much. And it's just really what I do. I appreciate for the support. AJ Lloyd, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Yeah, Zion is absolutely cooking. The Knicks are the Knicks are a team in trouble. A lot of these teams are in trouble. I don't think the Knicks are going to be a team that can get to that second round again without a trade. I think they're going to struggle. So they need to make something happen here. I think the Knicks potentially, if Minnesota can get their stuff together, and if Cleveland can't get their stuff together, I think the Knicks potentially have a chance to get both Cat and Spider. They have the draft picks. They have contracts to do. There are locations where both those guys would want to go to. I just missed that pulley right there. So New Orleans up 67-56 over the New York Knicks right now, with about with about 3 minutes left there in the second quarter. But the Knicks, I don't see them doing much, but they're probably gonna have to make a trade here. But yeah, Zion is cooking. Zion, when healthy, he's gonna be solid. I just don't know if this guy's gonna stay on the floor. Good move by BI. Kick out top, double pump. Nope, miss. Nope. Ball moving. New Orleans here. Here comes Zion. Oh man. Yeah, Zion is looking. Zion's looking good out there, man. He's looking good. He's looking real good. But you know what I'm saying? He's got to stay away from those IG models, and he's got to make sure his knees hold up. But outside of that, when he's on the court, he's looking good. I think Rui can have the same value as Tobias Harris, Wiggins, Jeremy Grant. Yeah, I mean those are high level role players. Those guys aren't stars. Tobias Harris is a very, very good high level role player. Wiggins is a very good high level role player. Sorry, and so is Jeremy Grant. I like Jeremy Grant as well. Those are good comps there, Kane. I don't think he can be a star, but I think he could be a high level role player. Absolutely. If you were to coach, what 10-man rotation would you choose? I would probably 10-man rotation. Right now we've got 14, so I would probably take out. Just out of the 10-man rotation this early in the season, I would take out Max Lewis. I would take out Cam Reddish. And man, the other two are tough because I think Jackson Hayes is going to need some looks, and obviously Torian Prince, right? Going to need some looks. Gabe Vincent. So I would have almost well right now with Vando out. So right now out would be no Vando. I'd have no Max Lewis. I would have no Cam Reddish, and then after that it's tough. So right now I would probably have a 11-man rotation right now. 10 would be a little bit tough for me. So 11 right now, as far as guys that I would trust in the game right now. Cam wouldn't be one of them, but he is. So I would trust Max Christie right now over him. He's just not getting burned. So we got to wait to see what happens with that. Yeah, for sure. But man, so New Orleans still up 11. Julius Randle with the just got thrown and just blocked. Now New Orleans pushing the pace here. We're going to come put 2 more on the board. New Orleans now up 71-58. They've been pretty much up on the Knicks out the gate. Timeout New York, and they're going to have their problems. Washington, who is not a very good team, is absolutely spanking Memphis 62-46. I told y'all Memphis has got all kinds of problems right here. Toronto and Philly is a pretty good game. Toronto up 56-51 right now over Philly, and Cleveland and Indiana. Cleveland at home was trailing by 3, 51-48. Miami is up in Minnesota 28-24 right now, with about a minute left in that first quarter. Matter of fact, I'm going to switch over to that game because I heard that Jimmy wasn't going to play in this game. Jimmy with the good hair. He's not. They said he wasn't going to play in this game. So let's see what's going on. But Minnesota's an interesting team. Look at Tyler Hero from deep. Dang, bang. Look at that. Miami up 31-24. Tyler Hero said, take that, Portland. I'm curious to see where do you guys have Minnesota Timberwolves ranked? I'm not very high on them. I know they finished in a play-in and they got to the playoffs on the 8th seed last year. Some people I've seen have them as high as the 4th seed in the West. I think that's a little bit crazy. I don't know if what are you trying to throw? Nasri ain't catching lobs like that. What are you guys doing? Rudy did though. Bang. Minnesota now down 5, 31-26 to Miami. But I'm curious to see where you guys have the Wolves placed at in the Western Conference this year. I love to see Braun, Reeves, Rui, AD, and Wood, to be honest. Have Braun be a passer and the rest of the guys be the scorers. Bring D'Lo, Gade, Max, Prince, Hayes off the bench. That wouldn't be bad. I just don't like Wood as a starter. I just don't. I don't mind him closing games. I don't like him as a starter. I would like Christian Wood in a position where he has to continue to earn his minutes on this team. You know, he's making a minimum. They're going to give him a role like this, but I would like Christian Wood to be reminded that you're going to find your role on this team and earn minutes on this team by playing defense. So I would like Christian Wood off the bench because he can stretch the floor. He can come in for Braun or AD. And like I said, his defensive prowess at the end of that game, that pretty much most of that fourth quarter on Thursday night was great. And I don't think we messed with that. D'Lo would lose his mind if he came off the bench. Wouldn't it hurt his trade value? I think they want to trade him, and that's why they're playing him. Yeah, I mean, I think they could damage losing him mentally for that, but I don't necessarily know if the Lakers are looking to trade him. I think that the option is there to trade him, but I think that they would, in all, they would like him to play well and keep him because, you know what I mean? Like he's a younger player as far as not being in his 30s. He's got some decent time left in this league. He can score the basketball. He's got potential to be a really good role player. He just got to make shots. I think the Lakers would be open to keeping him or trading him. So I think it comes down to how D'Lo is playing and how the team is playing. For one thing, you guys got to understand when it comes to D'Lo, and I think a lot of people are missing this point, is that D'Lo, Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, all these guys are probably for the first time in the last over 20 years are on a LeBron James team where they're going to be primary ball handlers as he is looking to be in power saving mode for the first 3 quarters of a game. And the pressure that comes with that, knowing that they're, taking the ball handling reins from a guy who's done that for over 20 years and lurking, he's there in the background lurking if they can't get the job done. So there's an adjustment period to that. They're going to have to figure, oh, man, was that scary? No. Who was, man, someone got a body in Charlotte there. Oh, man. Was that Brandon Miller? Oh, man, there are multiple bodies being caught in Charlotte here. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. But anyways, I think people are like missing that point of this team is going to have to figure out how to play with LeBron off ball and not, clogging up all the possessions and all the dribbling and all that. And I think that's a legitimate thing that the team is going to have to figure out. But let's see what game is going on right here. A lot of games on break right now. Not on halftime, just on commercial break. Let's switch over here. Get to another one here. No one's watching any games right now. I think the Nick game is on NBA TV. That's probably how people are seeing Zion. Oh, Indy's pulling away in Cleveland, 60-49 at the half. So they got 11-point lead. I believe this is I think this might be no, I don't think this is Cleveland's home opener. I think that was the last game. But yeah, all these games are going to commercial. This is all kinds of whack right now. Come on, guys, get it together. But I'm interested to see how this how Miami starts this season. I wonder if they get off to a slow start and things don't start going their way. I'm really curious to see if they've good lob there. Okay. Is that Josh Richardson? I'm very curious to see if Miami at some point decides to kick tires on a James Harden deal. I know he doesn't fit their culture. I know they probably don't love the idea of it. But at some point they have to do something. And because this team lost people, didn't get Dame, and all their like top competition in the East got better. So I think at some point Miami is going to have to do something to make some type of move if they want to get anywhere close to where they did again last year. So we got Miami leading 33-26. We got Thomas Bryant in the game, ladies and gentlemen, early in the game here in Minnesota for the Heat. And oh man, that was Cook. Okay, so Miami coming out a little bit strong here to start the second quarter in Minnesota, and have a 7-point lead in Minnesota right here. Hey, Sonny, what's good with you? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Just here watching some NBA League Pass, and I decided to go live. We'll try to do the League Pass live 2 or 3 times a week. I had a little bit of time right now before I head out for the evening, so I just wanted to tap in and go a little earlier than I usually go. So I don't know if we'll get the usual suspects up in here tonight or not. But thank you for everyone who pulled up, and thank you everyone who's making that time. Ooh, still by Minnesota, running the floor and one. There we go. Minnesota trying to get back in this game. Good take. 33-28 Miami with about why does NBA TV don't like to show the scoreboards around here. Man, that was a good take. Steal and one. Duncan Robinson gets the foul. Minnesota trying to get back in this. Hey, Go James, what's up with you, man? AKA Chris, hope you're having a good Saturday, man. Thanks for pulling up. Just here watching some basketball, man, talking with y'all. Tyler Hero kicking it out. Thomas Bryant doesn't want any of that. Duncan Robinson pulling from 3. Miss. Minnesota, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota is now pushing the pace. 33-28 Miami. Minnesota with the ball. Minnesota going to the basket, cut corner. You got Naz Reid out there pulling the trigger. Bang. 33-31. Miami now only up 2 on the road in Minnesota without Jimmy Butler, it looks like. Hey, Vincent, how you doing? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Hope you and the family are doing well. Yeah, Levert is playing well, but Indy's still up in that game. So Indy's pulled away in that second quarter there. Minnesota trying to take the lead in this game, huh? There you go. We pull up. Minnesota, nope. Oh, got his own rebound. Nope. Miami now with the ball. I'm about to step out. Brick out. Yeah. It's cold out there. Man, it's warm in Cali today, man. It was like, well, not warm. It was perfect. It was like 78 degrees today. Look at Rudy Gobert trying to pull up a floater. Got it though. 33-33 in Minnesota. Miami and the Timberwolves over there. Have a safe night though. Thank you for pulling up, and I appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Yes, sir. Appreciate the stream. Oh no, appreciate you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Just trying to watch some hoops, talk with some people, see what's going on. Like I said, I don't do a lot of Saturday, especially during the day streams. Usually got a million things going on Saturday, but got home, wanted to watch some games. The wifey had some stuff to take care of. So I'm like, man, I got some free time. My terrorist puppy is deciding to take a nap. So I'm like, oh man, super lovely right here. Oh, Minnesota trying to, oh nah. Didn't get it. Miami pushing pace now. Here comes Tyler Hero. Kicks it out. Another 3 by Robinson. That's in. 36-33 Miami. Miami is just that type of team, man, that just It's almost like no matter who's on that team, they've got a culture, they got a system, they got a DNA really. So it's like whoever they plug in, they're just they feel oh good steal and tip by Robinson. I believe they called a foul there though. I gotta get the let me get the audio here. Give me 1 second. Get the audio in my headphones. 1 second here. Hearing any of the games I'm playing, right? I just want to make sure. I don't want to get caught up in these YouTube streams and get in trouble for this. But just trying to see you guys watching any games or anybody watching anything, or you guys just listen to me talk basketball here, just talk these games here. I think NBA TV got the Knicks game, but they're on halftime. Tyler Hero with the floating pull up, 38-33. Miami increases their lead to 5 now. So Minnesota's going to try to stay in this game, not let Miami get out of hand here. Cat surrounded by 4 people, passes out to Anderson. Layup is good. 38-35. Miami. So I got to ask this question earlier for anyone who's new in here. Where do you got Minnesota finishing up in the West? What seed wise do you have them at? I struggle to see them finishing obviously in the top 6. Some people, good baseline cut. Jamal Kane with a good little cut there. My guy out of Oakland. Jimmy not playing, huh? No, Jimmy not playing. Nas Reed dropping and stop popping and pulling up from 3, 40-38 Miami. Yeah, Jimmy with the good hair is not playing today, which is funny because they're in Minnesota where he talked all that trash. He bashes Cat all the time. Good pull up by Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero was hooping right now. I don't know let me see what his stat line is right now. Because Tyler Hero is getting buckets out here. Still kind of early, but he's pulling out. Tyler Hero with 10 points already. Oh, good pass to Cat. 42-40 Miami. Timeout Heat. Tyler Hero with 10 points already in this game. But yeah, Jimmy's not playing tonight. So and they're still winning on the road in Minnesota, who looks to have I think they've got everybody. I missed the first couple of minutes of this game. Let me see if it is Conley to start. Yeah, Conley's playing. So it looks like all their guys are available too. So no Jimmy Butler, and those guys are winning over there. So let's get back to Chicago, Detroit. Like I said, I've been enjoying watching Detroit play this season. In Minnesota, I'll say around 10th, but the highest is 8th. Yeah, that's kind of where I got them. That's a good take. But I've seen people got them as high as like the 4th seed in the West. I'm like, that's wild. And again, can y'all just verify that you can't hear the games playing? Because I got them in my headphones. I just want to make sure that I didn't push the wrong button there. Bagley's having a good season here in Detroit. He just gave the Drummond right there, man. But like I said, I think Detroit's going to be is the Eastern Conference version of OKC 2 years ago. Chicago, I think, is going to have to really break up this team. I just don't think this is something they can. This isn't a team that's going to be like this the next 3 years. So why even have them? You're not contending for a championship. They're not going to all be around in 3 years from now. I would break this up if I was Chicago, man. I floated an interesting trade idea out there today. Let me run this by y'all real quick. Let me see what y'all think about this. Okay, don't sound cool. Cool. Thank you. I want to throw this by y'all real quick. Came up with kind of a trade proposal that I think could solve problems for both teams. Considering what Philly is going through and what Miami potentially is going through. I know that Miami is not it's probably not a place for James Harden. James Harden is not a Miami Heat type of guy. Doesn't have that Heat culture vibe, but I think Miami is going to have to do something. Jimmy Butler is 34 years old. Kyle Lowry just really can't do much, you know what I mean, anymore. So, but he's got a salary that can be moved. So let me know what you guys think about this trade here between Philly and Miami, where going to Philly would be Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. That would be going to Philly. Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. To Miami. And going to Philly. To Miami would be Tobias Harris, James Harden, PJ Tucker, and Daniel House Jr. So what y'all think about that? I think that's a trade that can help both teams immediately. Kind of gives some salary cap release for the future from Miami if they decide to not re-sign Harden and not re-sign Tobias Harris, right? And PJ Tucker has a player option for next year, which he's probably picking up. But they'd be able to move him, I believe. So it's potentially a move that could help Miami this season, free up some money off their books to potentially go after someone and free up their nightmare cap situation. And for Philly, you move a guy that you're getting absolutely nothing from right now in Harden. He's not playing. You move Harden, and yeah, you lose Tobias Harris, but you get Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. So you get 4 guys that can help you play right now to go with the team that you're playing with right now. That's actually been pretty decent. So let me know what you guys think of that trade idea. I think that's something that can help both teams. I think it's more likely than people would think. So, man, okay, Chicago trying to come back now, 81-77, about 10 seconds left in the third quarter here. I'm excited to see what the Lakers do in Sacramento tomorrow night, too. That's a three-pointer at the buzzer for Detroit, for Jaden Ivey, 84-77 going into the half. Chicago losing again at the half, I think, for the third straight game. That's one hell of a trade. Not sure if Philly would be willing to move Harris, but it's very possible. Oh, well, I mean, he's a free agent at the end of the year, and they're probably not going to recommit to him. So I think they would. But I think it's a trade that it's way better than anything that the Clippers have offered. I mean, it's something that could, that would be them to get rid of Harden. And like I said, they'd be getting Hero, they'd be getting Lowry, they'd be getting Jaquez Jr. and Duncan Robinson. So you add more depth. And, you got guys that are willing to play right now, whereas, they don't have that really right now. So curious to see what that is. So, man, Detroit basketball up here doing their thing. So it's halftime almost everywhere right now. Memphis down 20 in Washington. Washington is beating Memphis by 20. New York is back to within 9. Let's switch to the next game here. That game is on NBA TV if y'all want to watch that one with me. New York versus the Pelicans right now. Not enough to make Embiid want to stay, but I don't know, I guess. Well, I mean, it might be because, like I said, they're hanging in games right now without Harden. These guys would add more depth. Oubre's been playing well for them. You got Maxey. Like I said, Pat Bev over there, Danny Green. Philly's got pieces that a lot of people aren't paying attention to. So I think that I think that would just add to their depth and get guys that want to be there and want to play. And if Maxey takes the leap this year, then it might be something that could work. But I'm just throwing it out there because it's a better trade of anything out there that's been mentioned. Like I said, there's also, I think I also think there's a chance, like I said, Golden State for the Chris Paul deal with them, I think might be something. And like I said, I've been paying close attention to Chicago, and I don't think Chicago is going to do anything this year, nor the next few years. And I think a deal between Chicago and Philly, could possibly happen where you move Harden. I got to look at that package I put together for Harden. Let me Harden and PJ Tucker for Zach LaVine and Alex Caruso is something that could potentially happen as well. So we gotta wait to see what that one. Let's see what's going on with James Harden anyway. Jeff, why is he not playing? He doesn't want to be there, and now Philly's playing. Well, we don't want you here either, type thing. It's like it's like that weird couple that's fighting, and then when one says, "Okay, I'll come back," and it's like, "Nah, I'm good," and then when the other says, "Okay, come back," and they're like, "Nah, you was good." You know what I mean? So it's like you got a block there by Isaiah Hartenstein. Josh Hart pushing the pace. Go to DiVincenzo. Get over to the corner, man. I like quickly, man. Oh, past the Hartenstein, that's definitely a foul. There we go. We're trying to make a push here. If he hits these 2 free throws here, New York will be down 9 points, 79-68. Like I said, Pelicans been in control of this whole damn game. But yeah, it's just a weird vibe over there. They just don't want to be around each other, it looks like. Hey, Zach, thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Do you think the Bulls will blow up at the deadline? I think so. Like I said, I don't think there's anything that there's nothing here that this team isn't going to be together 3 years from now. They're not contending right now. So why keep anything? You got someone like DeRozan you can move or something. You got Zach LaVine there. You got Kobe White. You got guys. You got Alex Caruso. You got Andre Drummond. You got dudes who could, like Andre Drummond's got a little salary, but he might be able to get you a pick. So Alex Caruso has value. Andre Drummond has value. Kobe White has value. DeMar DeRozan has value. Zach LaVine has value to an extent because that contract is disgusting. Maybe you in something that you get, maybe you can pay someone. Maybe you can get someone like a OKC to take on Lonzo's contract and get rid of him. And there's something, maybe you can make something work to get them to absorb that and you can get out front of that disgusting deal that they got there. Man, Valanciunas is nice, man. If the Pelicans fall off the map, this guy is going to be a definite commodity around the trade deadline. People are going to be coming after him, that's for sure. Valanciunas is the guy that can score from multiple levels on the court. Not a guy that's going to go for 40 or 50, but a guy that can score in multiple levels of the court. And he's big, he's strong. He's not necessarily the tallest guy in the league, but he's oh man. RJ Barrett just got his stuff thrown. Josh Hart gets the ball back, puts it up, misses the jumper. New Orleans with the rebound, still up. Still up 12 here. Here comes New Orleans trying to increase the lead. Man, the Knicks got to do something. Knicks absolutely got to do something. This team is not going to cut it. They're not as good as they were last year. I know a lot of them are back, but they caught a little bit of lightning that last year. I don't really like this team getting to the second round again. Would love Embiid on this team. Oh yeah, I would love Embiid in New York, and I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance that happens. But I think the Knicks are going to be in on Cat if he becomes available. I think they'll be in on Spider if he becomes available, and I think they will absolutely be in on Joel Embiid if he becomes available. Just don't know if that's going to happen or not this season. Like, look at Valanciunas, man. Valanciunas is putting in work. Hey, Chow Lee. Hi to you too. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Now it's a 14-point lead in New Orleans. Pelicans over the Knicks. What is going on? Charge. They're about to get the ball back. So yeah, the Knicks are super struggling here. What's the box score situation in this game? Let's go take this out. Wow, RJ, yeah, a bunch of minuses here. RJ Barrett was 16 points. He's 6 for 12, 1 for 4 on threes, though. You got Julius Randle shooting 4 for 13, 0 for 4 on threes. Julius is not having a great start to the year, field goal percentage-wise. Jalen Brunson, who I believe made 8 or 9 3-pointers the other night. Knicks, he's up there at the top level of the Knicks records, shooting 3 for 11, 1 for 5 from 3. Other than that, other night, he has not shot the ball great either. Josh Hart has 3 points on 1 for 4. Quickly shooting 40%, 4 for 10 with his 10 points. Quickly's been one of the most consistent players on the team this year, man. He's been solid. Now New Orleans is just putting in work. You got Brandon Ingram with 20 points, shooting 9 for 15, rocking there. 3-point percentage was 1 for 3, 33% from 3, 60% from the field. You got Zion putting in work with 20 points, 10 for 15 shooting, has not shot a 3. All his work has been inside the 3-point line, which if you're a New Orleans fan, you want to see that. Herbert Jones with 10 points, shooting 4 of 6. You got CJ McCollum, the only one not shooting too great, 3 of 10 at 36%, but he's got 12 points. More than likely getting to let's check his free throw stats. Getting to the free throw line 4. Yeah, so there we go. Only made 2, made a couple threes there. But New Orleans has 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in double figures with high shooting percentages. The Knicks have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in double figures, but with horrid shooting percentages. So that's the story of the game right there. Knicks just aren't able to put the ball in the basket. Hey, Purple Gold, thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you. What's up, everybody, my fellow Laker fans? What's up, Empire? Ugly win against the Bums, but I'll take the win. Enjoy my Saturday chatting with you guys with my Johnny Walker double black. Let's go. Oh, shout out to you. Hey, don't know. I will be doing my sipping a little bit later too. I got an event tonight, but decided to come in, watch some basketball with you guys and spend some time with you guys and do the League Pass live with you guys. So yeah, I would definitely have me a couple glasses of something tonight as well. But enjoy yours, man. Enjoy yours tonight. Enjoy yours. And salute. See, hopefully Zion can stay on the court. He can be a top 10 player in the NBA. Yeah, facts, man. Absolutely. Zion is a problem, but it's also a problem getting him on the court. So it's until I call the Pelicans the Pelicans because they just can't stay on the floor. But if they can, they could be dangerous. There's a couple things with Ingram with me though. One, he can't stay on the floor. And 2, he struggles, fitting in with other guys that get buckets. So that it's going to be a problem with him. So he's going to have to figure that out. Let me go back to this. Cleveland and Pacers game. Like I said, I haven't caught too much of the Pacers this year, so I need to catch up on them. But it looks like they're putting in work on the Cavs here. 65-57. They're up 8 now with 9.5 left in the third. Max Strus has had a good start to the season. Let me see what he's at tonight. Because he's been playing well. Where is he at? Struce out here getting technicals. Come on, man. You can't do that. Where the hell is... Yo, am I tripping? They don't... Oh, no, I'm tripping. No, I'm not tripping. I don't even see... Yo, they don't even have... Okay, there he goes. I refresh it. The NBA.com was tripping. They didn't even have Max Strus on the Cleveland's roster here. All right, so he's got 7 points. Yeah, LeVert's going off. He's getting busy. He's got 25 points, shooting 10 for 17. He's really the only one outside of Mobley sitting here with 18 points. These are only two that came to the party for Cleveland. And considering that, they're down 10, going on 11 here. If Turner makes that free throw, which he does, that's crazy. He wasn't even on the roster. That's crazy. Ingram needs to learn to play off ball. Yeah, exactly, Zach. He needs to learn to play off ball, and he needs to learn to be able to make shots from areas where he's not comfortable on the floor. Man, Max Strus, bro. This guy, talk about from when he was on Boston for what he did in Miami and what he's bringing to Cleveland. Like he looks like he might be a guy that might be worth that money. Here he comes again, pushing the court right here, pushing it down to the top. Mobley, ooh, Euro step, basket. Cavs back to within 6. Timeout. Indy 68-62. 8:55 left to go in the third quarter. Mobley with his 20th point of the game between him and LeVert. Really, that's the only people that really came to bring it in Cleveland tonight. So, but I agree with about Ingram. He's got to learn to play on, he's got to learn to play with the ball in spots where he's not comfortable and play off ball and not just dribble because he's going to get himself in trouble there. Hey, Jeff, D-Ham, I think is gonna wait. I think D-Ham, is gonna on my scope this season. You think he better watch out his rotation mix matching players? I think he's gonna be under a microscope. I definitely think he's gonna face more pressure this year than last. Last year he was a rookie head coach. He had the imperfect roster. He had Westbrook. Pelinka did his job, got that roster right, and now so I definitely think he will be under a microscope this year. He has a roster that was improved upon after making it to the Western Conference Finals. And they are probably going to expect a better record as a result of that. So I definitely expect him to be under the microscope more this year. I do expect him to catch more heat and be on the quote-unquote hot seat. But I do not believe that he is in danger of being fired this season. I don't think that's a realistic chance. I don't. But like I said, I don't dislike Darvin as much as most, and I don't defend him as much as those that do. To me, it remains to be seen on Darvin Ham. I think he needs to figure some things out. He clearly struggles with his rotations, with his timeouts, even sometimes his challenges. So, but outside of that, he's got to figure out some things, and this might be the season where he has to do it, because I think next season will be the year that if he doesn't make any progress, that they may look to okay, this is getting pretty serious here. What are we gonna do about this? Let me get back to this. Oh man, Memphis back to within 15, still ugly. Chicago back to within 6 over Detroit, 95-89. Philly, Toronto, Philly up now 7 there. Watching the Indy game now. Let's get back to this Miami, Minnesota game here. Rui better pick up the pace too. I don't like what I see with him the last 2 games. Do you agree? Yeah, I do agree. Rui is not hitting his stride right now. He's in a little bit of a funk. That happens during the season a lot. Sucks to see it the first 2 games out the gate. But I'd rather him be in a funk early and get shake it loose and then finish the season, and kick off the regular season after that stronger. But I would love to definitely would love to see Rui get his shit together sooner rather than later for sure. Yo, DJ, what's up, man? Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. Caught your stream earlier, man. Don't you? You better stop speaking that into existence, DJ. You drive me nuts. You scaring me, man. Whatever voodoo witchcraft you got going on, man. You need to stop that stuff, DJ. You need to stop that stuff, 60 Cent. Come on, man. Shout out to DJ, man. If you don't already, please go over and hit up Lakers in 5. Subscribe to his channel. More than likely, you already have. He's one of the best dude out there. So if you have not already, go and check out DJ and Lakers in 5. Go like his video, shoot him a sub, turn on those notifications for my boy over there. He is really trying to speak hard into the Lakers in existence. He's trying to make it happen. I really don't think he's trying to make it happen. I think he's just reporting on the news and like you said, he had like a vision or a dream or something about that the Lakers won a championship this season and holding up the trophy with a picture with Harden. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Rui was sitting out probably because Christian Wood was playing well, but yeah, he is playing well. Hope it's not because of his money. No, just Rui. I think people have some unrealistic expectations for Rui. I think people are expecting Rui to be a 20-25 point game guy. They expect that out of Rui. They expect that out of D'Lo. They expect that out of Reeves. They expect that out of Christian Wood. Some people are thinking Cam Reddish is going to drop 20. Some people thought Max Christie going to drop 20. Like, we just have to temper our expectations. This roster is deep. When you have a deeper roster, oh man, Minnesota back in the lead here. When you got to temper expectations, because when you got a roster full of depth, you guys are going to sacrifice, numbers on the stat sheet for something greater than themselves. And Rui, like I said, the burst looks good there. His movement looks good there. His minutes are low and his shots are low. So I think he'll get going. I think he'll find his way. He's a good player. And like I said, I don't think Rui is going to be a star. I think he has a chance to be a very high level role player. And I'm not worried about Rui. I'm not worried about Reeves, and I'm nowhere near as worried as about D'Lo as most people are. Just not. We need to stop it, DJ. You think D'Lo will get traded by the deadline? This I do not know. I think that depends on D'Lo. I think if he plays well and the Lakers are winning, I don't think he goes anywhere. I think if he's struggling and then that leads to maybe the Lakers struggling, or maybe Gabe Vincent takes his spot, then yeah, he may get moved. And that D'Lo contract, super movable, super valuable in the trade market. It can go up or down 7.5 mil. So you can get someone that, as low as like a Valanciunas, or you can get someone as high money wise like a Mike Conley. I'm just saying the number wise. So it's a very valuable contract and still a valuable player. So absolutely, there's a chance he does get moved. TJ's killing me over here. 60 Cent. Is that Tyson Fury fight tonight? I think it is. Isn't it over? What time is it? I thought I saw something that fight was over. But I know it was today. Yeah. Yeah, he's not an all-star just yet. Yeah, like I'm not sure he ever will be though. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you. But yeah, I like I said, I think people have unrealistic expectations. Oh man, New York getting bullied. I think people have some unrealistic expectations when it comes to some of these player stats. I think if they're contributing to winning, and like for me, I like a guy like Austin Reeves to be like in the 13, 14 point range with high assist numbers. I would like D'Lo to get more points than Austin Reeves, honestly. And Rui, like I said, Rui's going to be in the flow of a game type of guy, matchup type of guy, but you can't want Christian Wood and Rui to have monster seasons, because it's going to be tough for both of them to pull that off, because they're going to be competing for minutes. So I think like if they're both playing well, defensively and offensively, and that's going to help the Lakers from there. So man, New York down 14 here, 89-75. Come on, New York, get your stuff together. 5 minutes 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This game is pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered. The New York Knickerbockers are about to go to 1-2 on this season. That's pretty much a fact. Okay, Memphis trying to come back here in Washington. Let's get over to this game. 12-point game with how much time is that? I couldn't see that. 8:53. Okay, let's watch some of this game, because didn't have too much high interest in watching this game, but gotta do it for covering the league here, right? Jeff, I was really hoping for Giannis to come here, but unfortunately that ship has sailed. Yeah, he signed that extension. That was a little intriguing to me. I did not have him signing that extension prior to the season. I figured he would, try to, hold more leverage over them and see if it worked with Dame. And if Dame, starts to decline or injuries pile up, then he could have left and then did his thing. But maybe, who knows? Maybe he's a man of his word. Maybe he told Milwaukee, look, if you go and make a move for Dame, I'll stay. Maybe he told him, if you get that done, I'll stay. And if he did tell them that, and they went and did it, then he's got to stand on that. He's going to keep his word. So it looks like that may have happened. But I will say, if they are sitting there and still struggling, if they're not still, but if they're struggling 2 years from now, and like I said, and then those same scenarios I mentioned occur, Dame declines or is often injured, and Middleton is gone or injured, and that team is not what it is right now, and he could still always demand a trade, but he may have just said, look, I'll if you get Dame, I'll sign with you. And then if we decide to, split up here, at least you can trade me and get something for me. That's okay. Washington pushing pace here. Up 10, 8 minutes left in the fourth. Yeah, this game is tough to watch. But watching the now up 12 points over Memphis. Memphis just looks so trash this year. Yeah, same here. It was quick. Yeah. Yeah, still kind of demand trade there. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I felt it was a little too soon for him to sign that extension. I think he gave up some leverage there, but hey, get your money, man. Get your money. I think it's cool. Oh, good take by Desmond Bain. Get your money. I think there's something to be valued about loyalty. And like I said, if there was an arrangement where I said I get Dame and you sign, okay, cool. And then there's a double down arrangement, like I'll sign, but if things go off the rails, you'll move me. Like, you know what I mean? So I think if that's what happened, then everyone kind of just kept their word and did good business together. AR is a so-so performance too the last two games. Happy for AD for picking up the slacks from game one. Yeah, that's what I said. Shout out to Dan the Laker fan. We were on the show around the league yesterday, and I said that Reeves was my disappointment to start the year so far. Just for the simple fact that he just hasn't got it going yet. He hasn't played up to the level of his breakthrough season. Ooh, Bain pulling up from three on the run. Here we go. Here we go. Memphis down 9, 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter in Washington. I think there's, I obviously think he's gonna, improve on that rather quickly. But again, he's one of those guys that are effective now with having the ball in his hands more, while Braun is kind of off, just floating around out there, saving energy and power saving mode to the fourth quarter. So these guys are gonna have to learn to play like that. They're gonna have to learn to play with Braun off ball, with Braun being off ball as opposed to them being off ball, and that's gonna be a challenge for these guys. I can't remember a LeBron James led team that had a players by committee playing that type of role. Just doesn't really happen. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out in the next handful of games, and if the Lakers punt on that strategy. Evan Mobley might be one of the best defenders in the NBA in 3 or 4 years. Yeah, he's a very good one now. So I agree with you. He absolutely might be one of the best ones in a few years. He is solid, and he's getting his offensive game a little bit together here too. So when I checked, let me see where he's at right now. But he had 20 points when I switched off of that game. Let me see where he's at right now. Let's see where he is at. He was at 20 so he's got 22 points. So he's got 18 shots in this game. Why is he getting so many shots? Who's not playing for Cleveland? I don't think okay, so that's what it is. So there's no Garland and there's no Mitchell for Cleveland tonight. I knew Garland wasn't, but I didn't watch the game from start. So that's what it is. So I'm like, how's Mobley getting so many shots and LeVert getting so many shots? It's because those two chuckers are out. So Mobley's sitting here with 22. Matt Strus has had a great start to this season. Even though he's shooting 5 for 16 tonight, he's got 12 points. Karis LeVert with 27. Mobley with 22. You got a Coro there with 11. But Indy's starting to fall off here a little bit in the second half. They're up 8, but as far as they're starting to miss some shots here. Cleveland at the line trying to decrease this deficit, but no, couldn't make the free throw there. Still 82-74 as Karis LeVert misses the free throw. They are in the third quarter here with 3.5 minutes left to go in the third in Cleveland. Hey everyone, continue supporting Empire Jeff. Click the notification bell for the first timers and subscribe and share your time and share. You're the man, Jeff. Hey, thank you, Purple and Gold. Appreciate you. You're the man. You're the man. You're the man. Appreciate you. Like I said, I just talk ball. You know what I mean? So that's what you guys like. Yeah, please shoot your boy a sub. We would greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button like Purple and Gold said, and turn all those notification bells to be notified when we go live, like tonight, for instance. So definitely appreciate you. We are currently at 450 subscribers. It's a good take there, but the foul. We are currently at 450 subscribers. The next goal is 500. So I'm trying to get there as soon as possible, obviously. So shout out to those who have done it. And also, you can also hit up that Cash App, $EmpireJeff on the Cash App there for anyone who'd like to donate to the channel currently. I don't get monetized until the 500 subs. So getting there, getting closer. But in the meantime, everyone who wants to support the channel, they just been donating to the Cash App. So appreciate you. Appreciate everyone who's been doing it. Getting, I didn't really have that up here, and then people started asking for it. So I threw it up there, and people have been a lot more generous than I anticipated, probably. So appreciate y'all who have already donated. And like I said, all the money goes towards the channel, and it helps everything out. So appreciate you guys. But so Cleveland now down 8 to 83-75 at home against Indiana here. The Knicks, man. The Knicks ain't eggs here. So let me get back to this. Philly up 10 in Toronto. Miami is trailing 56-53 at the half to Minnesota. Minnesota turned that game around in the second quarter. So let's get back to this Memphis-Washington game. It looked like Memphis was starting to make a little bit of a push here towards the end of this game. Let's see if they're able to finish this off. 95-103, 8-point game as Williams just scores from Memphis. 8-point game. Let me see what this box score looks like from Memphis. I got Bane on my fantasy team, so hopefully he's got 20 points, but he's a minus 15. He is 7 for 16 shooting at 43%, 4 for 10 for 3 at 40%. Not too bad there. He's been kind of the bright spot for this team early in the season, but Kyle Kuzma was 17 points, but he's shooting 7 for 20 and 1 for 9 on threes. Jordan Poole 7 for 20, 4 for 11 on threes. Good God, these guys are chucking Chuck City. My God. Washington is tough to watch, man. They are really tough to watch. I sit back here like you got Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole just up there, just like they're like in a shooting range. They're just missing their target like almost every single time. But 103-95 with about 6 minutes left to go here in Washington. Memphis, I have a feeling is about to go 0-3. I don't know when they're going to get their first win. This team is in all kinds of trouble. And by the time Ja comes back, who knows if there'll be anything worth playing for. That Steven Adams injury was really major to them. Huge blow. So who knows if they, who's even on this team come February. They may look to just try to make some moves. Desmond Bane has played well, but he's just not getting much help out here. Derrick Rose is not a guy who should be getting the minutes he's getting this season. He's just not that type of player anymore. So he should not be getting at it at all. Yo, Booyah, what's going on, Joe? Thanks for pulling up, man. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good Saturday here, man. You got something in your cup already? You in the hot tub? You out there chilling? Hope you're having a good Saturday, brother. Make sure you go check out Lakers Fast Break, guys. One of the best shows on YouTube. One of the best chats on YouTube. Great group of guys over there. Really fun place to be, both on the show, on the panel, and in the chat. And and obviously, if I can't make it, watching the replays too. Great quality over there. Make sure to go support those guys. They do a great job over there. Mobley as a defender, very AD-like. I'm not saying he's as good as AD. Yeah, he's not as good as AD offensively either, but he's AD-like. Yeah, he's AD-light, right? I get it. But the next handful of years, I agree with that. I think he's going to be one of the top defenders in the league. Yeah, Poole is. Poole has been pretty bad, man. He's been pretty bad. Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma. Like I said, Kyle Kuzma is 7 for 20. Poole is 7 for 20. They are 14 for 40 combined. The team itself is shooting 44%, but that's with like Gallo shooting 67, Tyus Jones shooting 50%, Gafford shooting 75%, and I think I got other guys. So it's just those two. Without those two, my God, they're just absolutely chucking the ball. So as I say, you look at it here, and then you've got Jordan Poole's got 22 points, but on 20 shots, and Kyle Kuzma has 17 points on 20 shots, and they're just playing a very bad Memphis team right now. However, having said that, Memphis is now only down 7 with a little under 5 minutes left to go. I kind of want Memphis to win this game, though, to be honest. Like, because I said, I've been talking so much trash about them, talking about how trash they are. But the way that Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma are just chucking up shots here, if they want to win this game, they may have to give the ball to Tyus Jones. Here comes Marcus Smart, 1-on-4, looking good pass to Derrick Rose right there. Derrick Rose just going around, merry-go-round here, passes it out up top. Three-pointer. Whoa, that is, my God, that may have hit someone in the third row. Jesus. Talk about nowhere near the rim there. That was not a good shot. Memphis still down 104-97. 97-104. They're trailing with 4.5 minutes left to go to the fourth in Washington. But if Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole keep jacking up shots like this and don't give the ball to Tyus Jones, Memphis will have a chance in this game. They will absolutely have a chance in this game. Yo, KD, what's up with you? Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Just chilling here on a Saturday before I head out for the evening. Came on here a little earlier than usual, so like I said, I didn't know who was going to pull up today because it is a Saturday, and it was kind of earlier than usual West Coast time. There you go. Good pass. And one with the block. 106-97. Washington with a free throw to come. That could be one of the ones. Good take by Jordan Poole, though. When he passed the ball there, that created something. like I said, if Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole do not shoot the ball again in this game, I think Washington wins. If they keep shooting, Memphis had a chance, but this and one right here might have been a backbreaker. Memphis was on a little bit of a run. They had a little groove going. Not like a good, cool little and one at home to kind of break that momentum and turn this game around. Hey Connor, what's up with you? Do you think the Lakers will win tomorrow? Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate the support. It's gonna be a tough game for sure. I think the Lakers figured out some things in the fourth quarter of that Suns game. I know there was no Bradley Beal. I know there was no Devin Booker. But I think they found some things that they liked. Oh, look at Kyle Kuzma out there still jacking up shots. Yeah, he's just trying to let Memphis back in this game. But I do think that they picked up on some things. They found some things that will that they could take into that game. And I think they got a chance to get it and go and start a winning streak tomorrow. But Sacramento just lost at home. Oh, good pass out here. Oh, Jaren Jackson. Was that a travel? Nope. No, here we trying to see if Memphis is just trying to get just hit the home run play out every single shot here. 3.5 minutes to go. Watching it up 7. Jordan Poole to the basket and 1. Ball game. That's game. But yeah, I think they do have a chance to win tomorrow. But like I said, Sacramento coming off a home loss to Golden State, they're gonna be hyped up trying to get that win. Detroit up 10 now over Chicago. Philly pulling away from Toronto, now up 12. That Indy-Cleveland game is within 4. Indiana up 4 over Cleveland, 91-87 without Donovan Mitchell and without Garland in that game. Oh, New York. Okay, no. New York 11-4. Nah, that's been done. Like 10 seconds left in that game. But yeah, I think that I do think they have a great, solid chance to win tomorrow. But Sacramento's gonna be out there running, going crazy. Yeah, Sacramento's gonna be out there scoring like crazy. So they just don't let them you can't light the beam against the purple team. Come on, don't let them do that. And Memphis is just going for home runs on every play. Good take by Bane, though. That was a strong take, man. Running back style. No Aquaman, no Clark, and Dylan. The villain is gone. John missing 25 games. My condolences to Memphis. Elvis is not alive. Yeah, purple and gold. Memphis is they're down 8 with 3 minutes left, but I don't think they have any shot in this game now. Roddy with a steal. This possession. Oh, then he gives it. Oh, that was knocked out. That was tipped out. Yeah. Memphis just doesn't have anyone that can hold down the fort while Ja is out. And again, that loss to Steven Adams is huge. Absolutely huge. So they're gonna that alone could probably kill their season. I wanted Memphis to win. I really like Rose. I like Rose, but Derrick Rose is not a guy at the stage of his career that's gonna help them lead to wins. Marcus Smart for 3. Whoa, Jesus! Somebody get some Windex on that backboard immediately. Super smudge there. Oh my God! I'm like 3,000 miles away, and I heard that without my headphones. Woo! Jesus! Hey, what's up, Cuba? Jeff, I heard Francis got robbed for the fight. Is that true? I don't know. I didn't see it. I did not see it at all. I've been here watching hoops, so I did not see it. I saw that across the screen as well. That's a shot clock violation. Memphis down 8, 2 minutes to go. Like I said, this game is more than likely over. But I did not see it, Cuba. So do your research and let us both know. Okay, Detroit pulling away. That game don't even look enticing. Philly up 10. Indy. Let's get back to this Indy game because this one is in Miami. We'll get to that Miami one too. That one's still good. Let's get to Indy here. Capital One commercial. Come on now. But no, I didn't see it, Cuba. So I've been like I said, I've been watching hoops. I got to head out I'm gonna be out tonight, so I wanted to catch the earlier games before I headed out for the night. Before I started sipping on sun. Do you and DTLF disagree about shit? Yeah, we for the most part, we don't we see the game similar. But we do we do disagree. We had some disagreements last night. So in doing that, our disagreements are fun though. We actually enjoy it when we disagree. So it's because we do agree often, but when we have something we're both passionate about, and we're on the opposite side of it, it's fun. So for instance, we disagree on one of the disagreements we both have is he thinks that Christian Wood should start, and I don't think he should. So that's probably going to be a disagreement we have all season, which will be a fun one. And we had a fun disagreement last night where he said that he feels that the Boston Celtics are deeper than the Milwaukee Bucks. I definitely disagree with that. He disagrees with my take, so we disagree. But it's agree to disagree, and respectfully disagree. So, but yeah, we don't agree on everything, but we do agree on a lot. I'll tell you that. We're probably about 90% of the time we agree with each other. But last night was we had a couple of disagreements last night. But it made it fun because, like I said, same thing with me and Young Africa. Me and Young Africa were agreeing on so much stuff. Oh, George Nian with a 3 right there. It is 93 to 89. 93, 92. Cleveland back within 1. But yeah, we do disagree. But like I said, same thing with me and Young Africa. We agree on so much that sometimes we try to find things to disagree on. Oh, big 3 right there. Indiana back up. Indiana up 96-92. So it's kind of fun when you have some people that you agree with so much, and then all of a sudden there's something to disagree with. It becomes fun then, because then it's kind of a little bit different. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I told you my wife is out and about, so texting me here. Let's see. Jeff, Matthew Perry passed away from what? He did? Damn, R.I.P. to Matt Perry, man. I know that he had yeah, and I know that guy. I know he had some struggles, man. I don't know about currently, but I know he had some. I know he had battled addiction and some things some times ago. I did not know he passed away though. That sucks, man. That's crazy. R.I.P. Matthew Perry, man. You know, the movie I liked with him, man. Me and my wife used to watch that movie all the time. The Fools Rush In with him and Selma Hayek. Like we used to watch that movie all the time. So damn, rest in peace to Matthew Perry. That sucks, man. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Hey Jeff, NBA better stop copying teams' home jersey colors like Lakers at Golden State with yellow, unless Queens wear purple and Lakers into yellow. What do you think? I mean, you can't really trademark a color, right? Unless they don't got Lakers on the uniform, but and Nike's kind of making the Lakers gold way more yellow. If Nike went back to the gold of the Lakers, then I mean that's what it is. But they're making it like this highlighter fluorescent yellow, which isn't the typical Lakers colors. So, but yeah, I mean, we can't stop people from rocking colors, man. You know what I mean? But as long as they don't, touch any slogans or touch any logos or try to pick up on any of that, nah, it was on Twitter. But is it one of these fake celebrity deaths, Cuba, or is it real? Hold on a second. Let me Google this real quick. Let's see here. Oh yeah, dead at 54. Found in a hot tub. Accidental drowning. Oh man, I don't know if that usually when that happens. I don't want to start nothing here, but usually when that happens, it's usually either a heart attack, and they drown because of that, or some type of drug induced. But hope that's not the case. Well, obviously he's gone and rest in peace, and that's sad. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize for that. But what I'm saying is usually when that happens, it's usually bad news, other than just a death. So that's sad, man. That sucks. Shout out to Matthew Perry, man. 54 years old, not too soon. Kane said, "What do you think Dan would do if he saw his buddy Westbrook in person?" I mean, at the end of the day, like Dan will be professional too. Like he's still Russ is still a first ballot Hall of Famer. Russ is still an NBA player. I think Dan would give him his respect. Look. I think with a lot of Laker fans, if I saw Russ, I still love his contribution to the game. He just didn't fit as a Laker, And as I've said, and I will continue to say, Russ does wonders off the court. He's given so much to this community, so much to schools, so much to organizations and nonprofits and charitable foundations, and just with his time and his money. So Russ is an incredible person. He just was a non-fit on the Lakers. You know what I mean? I don't think that Russ should be labeled this disgusting human being or be attacked because he didn't fit on the Lakers. So I'll say that I didn't like him on the Lakers as far as the fit. I felt he handled some things wrong, but outside of that, shout out to Russ, man. And I know he's catching a lot of heat for last night's game for that miss putback, but not much he could have done after. That was a hell of a rebound too. He had a hell of a rebound, and just there really wasn't much left for him to do after he got that rebound, but throw it up. And then he got a lot of slack, mostly because the way that Kawhi reacted to when the ball was in the air, he didn't do Russ any favors there. Rose didn't get hurt. If we'd be the second best point guard in the NBA, Rose would have been nice, man. Yeah, if Rose didn't get hurt, man, he would have been super special. He still was special, but his time was definitely cut short. It was accidental drowning. Yeah, I saw that. Like I said, that's usually not a good sign, man. That sucks. Jeff, you got any kids? I do not have any children yet. I do not have any kids. I got a puppy, and that's about all I can handle right now. But I don't have any kids. I do have about 30 nieces and nephews, though, combined. But it's crazy. And I did, raise some kids that were mine too. So, like I said, I don't have any kids of my own, but been around kids most of my life. So none of my own yet. But hopefully in the future. Hey Jeff, some people said Wood can't play defense, but he proved that in the fourth quarter guarding KD. Yeah, Connor, I said if you go back to a former video I had in this channel, I said that I think I think Christian Wood could be Miles Turner-ish or Miles Turner like for this team. Not that he's as good a defender as Miles Turner, but playing alongside a guy like AD, I think that was going to improve him defensively. And I felt that his role on this team, because there were going to be scorers, I felt that if he committed to the defensive end, because I've seen Christian Wood be a good defender on other teams, just never when he was like the first or second option on the team. So when he was, but prior to playing, when he was playing with Harden, when he was undoubtedly the second best player on that team, when he was counted on offensively, his defense dipped. And then when Harden left and he had to be the best player on that team, and then when he got to Dallas, he had stretches where his defense was not terrible. You get him on a team, on a contender, or or a team that has a chance to make a deep run in the playoffs, he can play defense when he's not focused on having to get out there and score 20 points a game. So I think those are people just haven't really watched him play. But Christian Wood is capable of playing defense when he wants to. That would have been dope. That would have been dope. He would have to he's UCLA jersey though. Yeah. I thought basketball fans were crazy until I saw soccer fans. They legit kill goalies, and it actually affects the government. Oh yeah, soccer is crazy, man. Soccer is crazy. So many different like cartels and drug lords and everything tied into all that. Yeah, man, soccer is absolutely nuts, man. That guy really did look like Ali G. Shout out to my guy Cristo, my guy Chris, man. He did give away 5 shirts yesterday, man. So shout out to him. Shout out to the winners. Everyone got their shirts, got their promo codes last night to get their free gear. So appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for that. Yeah, he did he had that hood on and all that. Yeah, he did kind of resemble some Ali G there. My sister met Russ when she went to LA last season when he still was still a Lakers. Yeah, I mean that's cool. That's dope. Anytime you can in NBA player, that's and a Hall of Famer. Like I said, Russ is a good guy, man. He's a really cool dude, man. He just didn't fit on the Lakers, man. He's moved on, and so should Laker fans. Ooh, look at Max Strus, 101.98. 9 minutes left to go in Cleveland. This is turning into a good game, y'all. Hey, D. Steven, thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. The question really is, where is Wood best defensively? Where is he good best? Well, I mean, playing alongside AD, it's kind of by scheme you can do it. So it was kind of cool where they had a possession where they both kind of trapped KD at the top of the key with their length and made it so he couldn't see the guy behind them and he threw the ball away. Then you had one where AD was in front of him and Christian Wood kind of shading, playing free safety and blocked the shot from behind. So when you got one guy with length in front of you and one guy with that much length roaming, it's really hard to focus on your shot and get a quality shot off. So even if well, that was a body in Indy there. Cleveland. So like, when you got the combined length of AD and Wood there, that's a good combination of throw guys. And sometimes it's better to change a shot than to block a shot. So those guys could definitely apply that. So Christian Wood's going to be a huge part of that for sure. Family is good. Family is very good. Thank you for asking. Hope your family is doing well as well. So thank you for that. Family's doing great. Got a great family. Oh, look at. Man, Strus just missed a big 3 there. 105-98. Little under 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter in Cleveland. What were your thoughts on Braun before he became a Laker? I wasn't rooting for him. I didn't hate Braun. I never wanted to be that Kobe fan that hated on Braun like Jordan fans hated on Kobe. I didn't hate him. Ooh, a 3 in Cleveland. 3 Strus, man. 105 to. Come on, showed up. There you go. 105-91. 7 minutes left in Cleveland. Max Strus, man, having a hell of a start to this year. Not shooting great percentage-wise in this game, but he's hit some shots here in this fourth quarter, big shots. But as far as like I said, I wasn't a Braun guy. I wasn't a Braun. What do they call him? Braun sexuals. I wasn't one of those. But the second he became a Laker, I'm like, let's go. Let's go. He's my guy from there on, right? From there on. He's wearing the purple and gold. That's my guy. But I didn't hate Braun, didn't root for him or against him. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of rooted against him sometimes, but wasn't personal, only business. Hey man, y'all better pick my name for those shirts. I put the hashtag in the chat like all 5 times and got robbed. How far would it be? Hey, Cuba, you'll get one, man. You'll get one. You'll get one. But hey, yo, you can pull up the shopcourtkings.com and purchase one too, bro. You can always purchase one. Shopcourtkings.com. Go get some fire gear over there, man. Check it out. Me, Dan, the Laker fan, Chris, and my guy, Mees. Collaborative effort there with our company, Court Kings. Shopcourtkings.com. Some fire merch over there. The t-shirts, the hoodies, the joggers, the tank tops, the sweatshirts, and some gift cards over there. If you don't know what you want, you can buy a gift card now or buy a gift card for someone else. Shopcourtkings.com. Go check your boys' side out over there and see what's up. Hey, Jeff, would you consider moving AD for Embiid if he ever demands a trade, if he gets tired with Harden's drama? No, I wouldn't. Give me AD. I know that AD's got injury issues too, but he plays more than Embiid, and I know Embiid is the reigning MVP. But give me AD. I still rock with AD heavy. I still think he's a better defender, and I think the AD is capable of getting buckets. He just got to put it together, man. But no, I wouldn't trade AD for Embiid. Some people say that's crazy. That's just my preference. I still believe in AD. I still do. I still think he has a chance to be great, and I wouldn't move him, not even for Embiid. Embiid's 30 years old basically now too. A lot of injuries, misses a lot of time, and falls apart in the playoffs too often. So I wouldn't do it. That's just, I don't got no problems with Embiid. I just would value AD more than Embiid. Yo, what's going on, Big R? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're having a good day. That's why you're a real one, Jeff. And appreciate you, man. You're a real one too. Speaking of real ones, be a real one and go follow our guy Big Art Sports over there, man. Go and check him out. He's got one of the best shows on YouTube. Great community over there. Great content all the way out there from St. Louis representing Laker Nation. So if you haven't done so already, but you most likely already have, go ahead and shoot Big Art Sports a sub over there, man. That's my guy right there. Appreciate you, Big Art. Thank you for pulling up. You think LeBron might switch teams after the season? Nah, I don't. I think Bron retires a Laker. I don't think he's going anywhere. Get them likes up. Yeah, get them likes up. Get them likes up. Get them subs up. Turn on that notification bell. Tell a friend that it's Jeff again going live over here. Send them my way. Sitting here at 450 subs. We're trying to build that up. We're trying to get 500 is the next goal. So support the team, support the movement, support the community at EmpireJeff TV, and help us get these subs up. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, salute Big Art. Salute Big Art. Nah, Court Kings do have some great shirts. Nah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. It's doing well. You know what I mean? It's just in the beginning stages. We've been launched less than a month now. We're gonna have a ton of fire content, especially as the season goes. We already got more than we got posted up there. We just haven't put everything up yet. Ooh, good take by Halliburton. That should have been an and one. 107, 101, 7 minutes left in Cleveland. But yeah, we're gonna have endless material and merch up there. It's gonna be a ton of stuff. And wait till you see like what we got coming next. So that All Eyes on King shirt is so hard if you're a Braun fan. Remix that Tupac All Eyes on Me album. Got King looking like he's on the album cover there of All Eyes on Me. Struce, man, Jesus. Fire shirt over there, man. It's a lot of fire materials. That Los Angeles Court King shirt is absolutely fire. The Select Player NBA edition, remix edition of that Street Fighter one. Ooh, super fire. Now, head over to shopcourtkings.com. Look, you don't got to purchase. Go over there and take a look. Just see what's up there. Shopcourtkings.com. And if you like what you see, go to grab yourself something. You two always talk about cooking each other. You and Dan are the real MVP. Hey, appreciate you, Connor. Thank you. Hey, Dan's the GOAT, man. Dan's the GOAT. I just hope to be anywhere near his level one day. I'm just a co-pilot on his plane, man. So shout out to Dan, man. He's the GOAT. Been following him a long time. Incredible content creator, incredible guy. Incredible opportunity that he gave me to be part of something. And I'm going to do my best to continue to earn that spot over there. So appreciate, thank you for that. And thank you, Dan. Memphis on 3. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're going to be on hard times. They got problems, and I don't see an end in sight. I do not see an end in sight here. And Bean has had some really bad knees since he's been drafted. Just saying, bro, he's been able to play, but will that keep him playing at a high level in his mid to late 30s? Yeah, that's my point, GOAT. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Maybe LeBron goes to Saudi. Nah, he ain't leaving his kids, man. LeBron got all the money in the world, man. He's a billionaire already. You don't got to go over to Saudi to play. I think Braun wants to, stick with his business interests and be a heavy power broker, a power player both in LA and in the NBA in general. So I don't think Braun is going to do that. Court Kings are the real Court Kings are the real deal, fellas. Lethal Weapon 4, Fantastic Four, heavy hitters. Hey, appreciate you. I like that one. Lethal Weapon 4, Fantastic Four, heavy hitters. I like that. Lethal Weapon 4. I like that. That's dope. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Court Kings, I'm telling you, Court Kings is gonna be much more than a clothing brand. We've got a lot of plans for it. Again, we're just getting started. The merch is the first round of it. But this thing has potential to grow into multiple different avenues and multiple different lanes, multiple different revenue streams and participation stuff. And it's gonna be very fan centric, very fan centric. Giving back to the fans. You see, we have donated so many shirts, man, so many hoodies. We've donated just so much in general, and we're going to continue to. We said when we launched, it was going to be a brand of the people for the people, and we were going to be giving away a ton of stuff, and we have stood on that. So, and we will continue to do so, no matter what. I mean, that's a foundation of ours. It's a belief we have that we want to continue to do. We realize that our platforms and our channels, and we would be nothing without you guys, and that'll never change. Like I said, even for someone small time like me, I'm just a guy with 450 subs. You know what I mean? Dan is up there approaching 24K. You know what I mean? So I'm just a guy, getting started in this. So no matter what, I will always remember that. So it's important to us to build that brand, along those lines. Absolutely important. Let's see here. That always on King LeBron shirt go hard. I need that. Yeah, that one is dumb hard, man. That one is stupid hard, man. Like I do not. It's funny when we were doing when we were kind of doing pre-launch of the site. Hold on, 107, 102. Let me see if there's any of these games close right here. Let me get to this Philly one real quick. Before we launched the site, we were looking at what we were going to launch first, and when Chris threw that on the screen, I literally heard "Ambitious of a Rider" in my head. It took me back to when I bought that album, man. Just boom, 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 boom. Man, I was just like, woo. When I saw that, I was like, man, give me that immediately. That shirt is so fire, man. Absolutely fire. Y'all ever thought about getting a channel with 4 y'all covering basketball instead of streaming on it, y'all individual channels? Like just all of us, like having a channel that's all 4 of us. I mean, yeah, we might. That might be something. And like I said, Court Kings is clothing is just the first. It's just the first layer of it. There is multiple ideas and potentially multiple things in play here. So I will say that yes, we've definitely thought of that, and we'll see what happens. Like I said, it all depends, man. Like it all depends what the people rock with. If people continue to support the brand and people continue to support the channels, support the individuals, and support each other, then it's definitely something that can spiral into multiple other things. Philly now up 12 in Toronto. But yeah, it's something I'm excited, man. I think this has potential to be something. We've got great branding. It's a great name. It's a great logo. Great merch printed on great materials, man. You're not going to find any tees, hoodies. Like I'm telling you, you're not any place that you order from or in like most of these basketball lines. I'm not bashing anyone. I'll be clear about that. But let's just say we take extreme pride in the quality of the material that we're using. So you'll know and those you already know who got yours already. You already know. Yeah, you're gonna be hard pressed to order anything that's on the same type of materials that we use. Well, what is Embiid doing? Jesus. So that's important to us. That quality and that attention to detail is gonna go a long way. Does Chris work for a company that makes shirts because this is his talent? Well, no, I'll say that. Yes and no. Like I said, is that he works / is an owner of a company that sells clothes in Court Kings. But outside of that, he's a professional graphic designer, and he's done that in multiple, fields and multiple areas. So, since becoming a part owner in Court Kings and in working part owner, yes, he does now work for that, basically a clothing company. Hail Mary for me, Jeff. Oh man, Hail Mary is fire, and I'm telling you, I keep telling people that Me Against the World is a better album than All Eyes on Me. But yeah, Hail Mary is fire. Come with me. Yeah, that is Carter highlights here. Yeah, Hail Mary is fire. There's so many MS Pac joints. I'm such a huge Pac fan. I will out Pac most of these Pac fans, man. I've been listening to Pac since Same Song. You know what I mean? So So Pac is my guy. Man, the day he died in Vegas, that was one of the saddest days in Los Angeles history. Probably the saddest prior to Nipsey's and Kobe's death. That day that Pac died in '96 was it was brutal, absolutely brutal, man. Just absolutely brutal. Kobe and LeBron got me into NBA. I grew up watching them. I like them both back those times. Too bad. I only wish Kobe won those 2 chips. Yeah, I miss him. That's why I keep telling people now. You gotta appreciate Bron while you have him. You gotta appreciate KD while we have him. We have to appreciate this. And Kobe, yeah, I mean, my God, man, that was 20 years of watching Kobe. Those were the best basketball times of my life, just watching him. I didn't get to see Magic. I didn't get to see Magic and Bird. I didn't get to see Kareem. I didn't get to see the greats that preceded them. So Kobe was Kobe. I will never have a run of basketball as a fan, like watching Kobe Bryant play every night, like literally. I watched every minute of his basketball career. If I wasn't home, I recorded it. I watched it when I got home. A lot of games I watched twice on recap. I missed that on the regular. Hey, Empire, you have heard about Bron said he wants to play with Bryce. That's crazy. Won't be eligible to draft for 3 years from now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bron could play till 45 if he wants to. Like I said, not at scoring 30 points a game, but he could still help a team to be effective and be a very good vet on a team until he's 45 years old. I believe that. I don't know if he will, but he's capable of playing that long, and he might. So, but we'll see. Bron has still in phenomenal shape. You saw the fourth quarter. He still can impact this game. And I expect him to dip every year production wise, but I think Bron can play till 45 if he wants to. Not at this level, but he could play. Have you heard about Dwight's lawsuit? Might mess up his career. I don't want to touch on that too much. But it seems like he was already out the league and struggling to get back in. Well, 3 by Dennis Schroeder there, 109-100. Philly. 2.5 minutes left in this game. More than likely, Philly closes this out. Let's get back to this. Pacers Cavs game real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh man, yeah, Indy pulling away. 115-108. Little under 3 minutes left. Indy with the ball. Halliburton for 3. Bang, dagger, ball game. 118-108. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. He's talking heavy shit to the front row in Cleveland. Heavy shit. Circling back to talk more shit. There you go. And he's pointing at him. That's your fault. That's your fault. He just told the fans it's your fault. Yeah. Oh, man. Halliburton hit a big 3, put the game away. That's a dagger. And then talked heavy shit along the sideline, front row Cleveland. Then went back to tell them it was their fault. It was their fault. Oh, man. So this game is a wrap. Let's see. Philly game up 11. Miami is a close game here. Let's finish this off before we head out of here for the night. And once again, I appreciate everyone rocking with me tonight. I know it's a Saturday. I don't usually pull up at this time. I know, people are busy and all that. So I appreciate y'all spending time here in Minnesota. Now up 7 on Miami, 80-73. And we are in final seconds of the third quarter here. Miami was up 7, now down 7. 14-point swing in Minnesota. No Jimmy Butler playing for Miami. Tyler Hero was getting busy early in this game. He might have cooled off. Let's go ahead and check the box score here for this game. We got 16 for Bam Adebayo, shooting 6 for 10. We have 18 for Tyler Hero, shooting 7 of 19, 37%. Come on, you got to make some more baskets than that. Kyle Lowry, 1 for 5, having a terrible start to the season, 3 points. We got Duncan Robinson with 8. You got Kane with 8. And let's get to Minnesota because these guys points must have gone up because they turned this game around. 10 for Towns. We've got 10 for Gobert, 11 for Anthony Edwards, 11 for Conley, 12 for Anderson, 14 for Nas Reed. Total balance here in Minnesota, which is why they've turned this around. Miami can't handle all this balance out here. Cat pulling up for 3. God, his shot just looks so weird. 80-73 the end of the third quarter here in Minnesota with the lead. So I'm going to wrap this up. Like I said, I just want to come on here and talk basketball with you guys for a little bit before I headed out for the evening and did my thing. I'm gonna go, put a little something in a glass with some ice. Enjoy the rest of my Saturday night here. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate talking basketball with you guys. Appreciate all the support you guys have done. One more time, make sure to head over to courtkings.com. If you see something you like, go ahead and make that purchase. And we definitely appreciate y'all for everyone who has supported the movement. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe the video. And you can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, so I appreciate that. So we'll catch you guys on the next stream. Tomorrow night, I will be streaming the Laker game on the PSF Pro Sports Fans app. Me and Dan, the Laker fan, and I will be going live at 5:45 p.m. Get the PSF app and listen to Dan and I call the game tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific. The game is on. We will be on at 5:45 p.m. Pacific, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lakers versus Kings. So definitely appreciate you guys. Like I said, unscheduled pull up tonight. Just want to get on here and try to do more of these live streams of these of the League Pass games. Hey, Big Art Sports, thank you for pulling up, brother. I'll catch you. I'm gonna pull up to your stream soon, bro. Just every time you go live, it's loud where I'm at. I just don't want to disrespect your stream. So maybe we might have to line something up just so we can make it happen. Schedule something so that way, because I definitely want to pull up. Your stream is fun, man. So I want to pull up and talk with the guys. So appreciate you pulling up, and I'll definitely be heading over to your show soon. And again, so thank y'all for pulling up. I'm gonna go continue my Saturday night here, and you gotta enjoy the rest of your Saturday nights. Your Saturday night. Be safe, have fun, enjoy your football Sunday, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. So appreciate y'all. Have a good one.